The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one will wind up being down just... outside of that 20-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Hey, let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Left. Get on,
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey, Tuesday. Eddie, sit on that. Eddie. Hey, gun. Wait. Eddie, sit on.
On second down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw is Ryan. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to get
pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Miles Jack coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
On second down, here's Yeldon. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Bortles.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Falcons coming back onto the field here. And earlier we gave a dubious stat about Matt Ryan. How about a dubious team stat after that loss last week, Charles? Falcons first team since 1966 to score 36 points or more in back-to-back weeks and lose both games.
Well, that doesn't even make any sense because their head coach Dan Quinn, what's his background? Defense. And normally that comes out and shines for him. But they've had a lot of injuries on that side of the ball, lost some key personnel. Let's give him some good news, though. Julio Jones leading the league in yards with 502. No touchdowns, though they've got to get him in the end zone. And the rookie, Calvin Ridley, leads the league in touchdowns with 6. That's pretty impressive.
It is interesting, though. Julio Jones on pace for 2,000 yards, but no scores.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Here's Ryan to throw. He's got Sanu. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They get it to him running left. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down.
This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And it's up and good. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll check this one off to Fournette. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Just the 1st quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, You can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent. And then
rush coming, and he's taken down. Vic Beasley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose, and the Falcons grab it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now Ryan on second down. That's caught. It's Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, right.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman from 10 yards out, and the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. Bryant's extra point up and good, and it's now 14-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out come the Jags. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Well, CD, a quick look back at Week 4 in the NFL. Not good for rookie QBs. They went 0 for 4. Yet Rosen and Mayfield making their first starts. Both close losses.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold took on Jacksonville, one of the better defenses in the league. That's a tough go, and obviously lost that game. And then how about Josh Allen in Buffalo going to Green Bay? The Packers wearing the throwback uniforms. He almost didn't have a chance in that one. That was a really difficult. But you mentioned Rosen.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Takk McKinley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 11. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
380.
Right to shoot, Johnny. Right.
On 1st down, Bortles. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Duke Riley coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Hey, 54 Ricky.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now T.J. Yeldon, and he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Bortles going to throw. They'll roll him out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Desmond Trufant. Well, while we have a second, wanted to touch on a new program that's making its debut that's got a lot of people excited, Charles. It's the Madden 99 Club. Now, what that is, gives special recognition to those guys with an overall rating of 99. Of course, that's as good as it gets. So through a partnership with our friends at Nike, you're going to see custom one-of-a-kind gold 99 Club cleats and gloves reserved for guys like Antonio Brown, Gronk, and Luke Kuechly.
And you and I were fortunate enough to get an early sneak peek at them. And I'll tell you, for my money, really cool thing that they're doing. Sharp, sharp look. And how cool will it be for those guys to be part of that exclusive club and have something that no one else in the league has? This signifies them as 99s. That's pretty cool.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
20. Hey, express. Wait. Get up.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Now Ryan on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Gun. Hey, South. Hey, Tuesday. Gun.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Miles Jack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Tuesday.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This one from 48 yards away. And Bryant's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. As they get it up past the 30. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Connects with Sanu right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
12.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan, it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on third and inches. On first and 10, it's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Bortles leads the Jags up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Start listening. Right at A.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Screen 80.
Coming deep.
Screen 80. Screen it.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cole. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Bortles now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Sitting with a grab over the middle. And they'll getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, yeah. Might be around like 1 o'clock. I'm guarding me right now. What did y'all find? Okay, yeah, because I usually get the land rush on there.
Gun.
I mean, either one of the two kind of like
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that will...
3 or something like that. Okay. All right, cool. Oh, yeah. Well, unless you can be a debit card, you just got to bring a bill and all that. But I got a credit card. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, wait. Do y'all do pickups? In the by North Star? Yeah. Okay, because it's Indigo. I'm at the condos, the Indo condos. Say it again. Yeah, it's 11501 Braves View.
They things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Hey, what's up, bro? You fuck no. You talking all that shit, boy. I told you I had something for you. I bet you won't call me a bitch again, man. I don't say that shit. Yeah, that's okay. You a bow bitch. So what now? So what now? So what now? I'll play you. I'll play anybody else but this nigga, bro. He was getting disrespectful. I don't play niggas like that. Yeah, we can middleman. Whoever said we can get a middleman, I trust you. You sound like you so worthy, bro. Bro, I just beat your ass, bro, the first game and you quit.
You was winning 7-0.
Bro, I picked you out twice on your first 2 drives. What are you talking about?
You conceded the game.
Stop capping for your audience, bro. Come on, bro. I was beating you and you quit. Bro, I beat you. You quit. What part don't you understand? Andre, I'll play you, big dog. I ain't tripping. I don't know this nigga, man. I don't rock like that. All that shit he was talking, I told him I got something for him. Bro, your mouth is too reckless, bro. You the type of nigga to get killed down here, bro. You talking too much. It's a game. You calling niggas bitches and all this extra shit, bro. It ain't no need for that, bro. We grown men.
A lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So a good run by Fournette.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear that, bro.
That's what it is. You a broke nigga, so you can't pay me.
How you figure I'm broke?
It's as simple as that.
Bro, you playing for $30 is broke. I never played for 30 in my life. What the fuck? I ain't never played for $30 in my life.
You want to play for something more?
Bro, I play in a tournament where you play for thousands of dollars a day, bro. What are you talking
Give
about?
a fuck about that
Shut
tournament,
up,
nigga.
bro.
Do you want to play for something more?
Bro, you don't have the money. You're a young boy. I can see it in your photo. You were broke.
I don't have the money, but you won't pay me.
I'm not paying you because you were running your dick suckers, bro. I don't play niggas like you, bro. I play niggas like you. You heard
Play
me?
me for some real money then.
I play niggas like you. You feel
Play
me?
me for some real money then.
Bro, you don't have no real money. Listen to your voice, bro. You sound like you still
Bro,
stay
you
with your
don't got
mom.
no real money. You can't pay me $30 fucking dollars.
Bro, why you chose that bet? So who the broke one?
Shit, bro. It doesn't matter what I chose.
Get out of
you
here.
can't
Hey,
pay
Marcus. Hey, Marcus. I ain't trying to do all this yelling, big dog. Marcus, my PayPal is Rocky870877, bro. The bet is good. It's a green light. That nigga right there, I just wanted to teach a lesson, bro, because he was running his mouth. The bet is good, bro. Hey, Marcus, when he stopped talking, Marcus, just request it, and I'll tell my boy to send it to you if I lose. Just request it, Marcus. Marcus, just send the request, bro. It's Rocky0877.
Your cash app,
The cash app is Rocky0877. He kicked me out. He mad, bro, because I was beating him 7-0. I picked him off the first 3. He quit. It's Rocky0877. He kicked both of us out. I ain't with that whole shit, bro. I don't play like that. You want to quit when I'm winning, I got you. I'm going to let you score all them touchdowns and think you going to win. I don't rock like that. Nigga, we play fair. We play 500. I can put you on. If you really gamble, bro, I'm in a group right now. We play 500, 1,000, 250, all that. A game. Ain't no tournaments like they doing. Niggas playing each game like that. I'm about to do the same. Oh, you got the 1,000? All right. Yeah, see, I don't do that, bro. I just play the game, bro. I don't even know how to do all that YouTube shit. That shit crazy to me. Show me your D. Show me D. Dad, sorry for yelling at you, okay? Okay? Don't say sorry. You take it. Okay, Dad. Don't let it happen again. Say, okay, Dad.
Okay, Dada.
Don't let it happen. Say, don't let it happen again. they're not trying to yell at you, mama. I just want you to be smart and pay attention. Okay? Write your letters.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back home, it's the first carry for the former Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, they broke that tackle.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see this defense continues to play him here in the first.
Show me R for Reagan.
Oh, God. You know better than I. He has the ability to. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards.
Go back. Cover two. Come on.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grit.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Brooks Reed.
Ooh, I'm glad I ain't
and now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Where you at, Boogie?
23 yards on the play.
McStuffin. Show that at M.
Piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Terrell McClain able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's see.
And this one looks good. It is good.
Good job.
Come here. The first points here. It's 3-0. So our initial drive this afternoon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not sure that's necessarily. But getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something
Show me number 1.
Hey, we came to play today.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Show me 2.
They will send this one away.
Show that at 2. Show me number 2.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Show that at number 2.
Take this one near the 25. Call it the 26-yard line.
Show that at number 2. Show me 2. Write it.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Sam Shields, the one that got him down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands,
show me number
and
2.
big bodies, which make them excellent targets for
Right,
quarterbacks.
2. Put the dog down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited
Show
about
that at
some of
number
those
2.
lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen,
Write it.
they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Ryan. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. That goes
Good job.
for a gain of 31.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen.
So that at 3.
That play was able to
Show
get
me
on
3.
the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Show me 3.
All right, quick observation,
So
Brandon,
that at
because
4.
early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, that's Coleman. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Show me L. Right L. Go up. Down. Across. Other way. Go that way.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll look
look to run with Freeman. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
And Bryant's kick here.
Right at L. So that at L.
Will tie us at
Go across.
3-3. A dozen plays on that drive that
Cross.
ends with the field goal.
That way.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner?
This way.
Keep the ball
Go
in
like
front,
this.
rally
Look at
to
that
it,
at.
make
Go
the
down.
tackle, right? No
Like
big
this.
plays given up. No balls over your head.
Show me.
Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
down.
What does that mean, break out just because you're
Down.
break chestnuts?
Right. Go
I'm
to the
not sure
right.
about
That way.
Let's go with why they said
Go
that.
like this.
I have no idea.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it
Other
out to
side,
the
mama.
25 on the
Other
touchback.
side.
Time for the Rams to get the ball again, and earlier we were touching on their 4-0 start, but the way that they've done it offensively, so impressive. They're now the 10th team, just the 10th team in the Super Bowl era to start 4-0 while scoring 30 or more points in all their games.
So you're telling me that defensive coordinators around the NFL that have the Rams on their schedule, there'll be no sleep?
Yeah.
All right,
Watch out.
Yeah, because look what they did to Minnesota, one of the best defensive teams in the league. They averaged 10.1 yards per play. Had 3 receivers over 100 yards in the game. Cooper Kupp, 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then you also had Brandon Cooks with 7 catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. And Robert Woods, 101 yards and a touchdown. Who do you focus on? Who do you try and stop? Good luck.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here
Right.
with a first
So
down.
that show me 9.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Reagan, good job.
On 1st down, it's gone. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To the air again. Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a
So that at 3.
route, something short,
Number
shallow,
3.
going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dumps it off to Gurley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Flush to his right. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
There you go.
Huh? 3. So that at number 3.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, it's been
What's
the air
that?
game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around
Go.
and handed it off on the last
Do it.
play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Keith Tandy. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
Well, hindsight is 20/20. They would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
76.
In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He gets it to Cooks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Goff. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Brooks Reed in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. Looking to start for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Tandy, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Fights him off, and then he goes with a juke. Devontae Freeman.